Hey, what's up? I'm going to show you how to do this crazy kind of trippy Inception door opening effect. First, you want to trim your clip to the point right where you open the door, and then also trim it to right when you shut the door. Come to the beginning of your clip, and let's go ahead and just fade in from black. And then at the very end, we also want it to fade to black as the door closes. Once you've done that, right-click, select New Fusion Clip. Click on Fusion. With the media in one selected, come up here to the rectangle tool and click on it. Then adjust the rectangle around the door. We want to just mask out specifically the door frame. Now I want a perfect rectangle around the door, and that's why I selected this mask. But as you can see, between lens distortion and the camera not being exactly level, the mask may not look perfect. So if you get to the point where you see a little bit of edge down here and it kind of cuts off up here and it looks kind of weird, you can come over here to the right-hand side and adjust the angle of the mask. And then that way you can kind of fit it around the door and it snugs the door frame. But now we have a tilted looking shot. So in order to fix that, what we want to do is hold down Shift and press spacebar and type in transform. Then hold down Shift and press spacebar and type in grid. Add the grid node. I'm going to go ahead and turn down the column cells to, 8, 9. And then same thing with the row cells. I'm also going to turn down the major line spacing. And I'm going to come over here to the settings and just turn down the blend so we can kind of see through the lines. Now click on the transform node and let's go ahead and just move it over to the corner and just kind of align this so it matches up with the grid so it's vertical and it's nice and level. Awesome. Okay, so now we have a level looking shot. It's cropped, it's perfect. So with that said, there's two ways you can go from here. You can keep the grid on and you can come over here and turn up the row cells and the column cells and use this as a spacing reference. So when you start adding clips in, you can keep it the same distance between them if you want. You can also eyeball it. So the first thing I'm going to do is just kind of match this up here on the grid like that. Maybe make it a little bit smaller just so it kind of fits within the grid. I'm going to highlight these three, move them over like that. I'm going to click on the transform node, hold down Shift and press spacebar and type in multi and select the multi merge. Then highlight those three nodes, hold down Command and push C, and then do Command V to copy and paste. Right-click on those nodes and select Group. Then connect the group to the multi-merge. Once you've done so, with that group node selected, hold down Shift and press spacebar and add a transform node. Then what you can do is resize, maybe go a little bit bigger, you can flip it. And I'm just using the grid as a reference for spacing. And what I'm going to do is just resize each one just so it fits somewhat in the grid, but keeping one space apart from one another. Then once you've positioned your next clip, you can highlight the group and the transform that we created, copy, paste, take the output of the new transform, put it into the multi-merge, and then select that transform, and then repeat the process that we just did. But you can change the size. You can change the angle to 90 degrees to rotate it, make it smaller, put it here, and then again, resize a little bit so it kind of fits within the grid, and then repeat that process once again. And then continue to do so until you basically fill out the entire canvas. Okay, so once you are done filling out your entire canvas, you can come down here to the grid node and delete it. Let's hop back to the edit page. The next thing you can do to really add to this entire concept is come over here to the right-hand side and turn on the dynamic zoom. Then when you play it, it slowly fades out. All the doors open. It's kind of trippy. And then that's it. All right, hope you enjoyed. See you in my next video.